Assalamualaikum and good evening to all. Today, we are from Let's 2047, Group 52, and we are going to record group discussion video 2. Before we start, let's introduce ourselves first. I am Nur Fatini Shakira binti Ahmad Fairuz, and my metric number is 203107.
Hi, my name is Nur Shazoni binti Omar and my metric number is 203997.
Hi, my name is Nur Nabila binti Abdul Halim and my matrix number is 200660.
Hello everyone, my name is Nur Farahanis binti Muhammad Helmi and my metric number is 203447.
Hi, my name is Wanu Fatiha binti and my metric number is 204163.
Hi, my name is Wana Shura binti Wan Ahmad Tajuddin and my metric number is 204166.
Okay, now group 1 will recite your first poem and the title is COVID-19. So you may start now.
Okay, I will share my screen first. Is everyone able to see my screen?
Yes, we can
Yes.
see the screen.
All right, so I will be reciting our poem, which is titled COVID-19. Some say that it is a blessing. For some, it is a curse. What should we do? They were asking. I said, stay at home. Don't make it worse. New norms need to be practiced. Social distancing becomes a routine. Until when we must live like this? It is not a fantasy or can be foreseen.
Mask on, keep distance. Don't be infected, don't infect others. You can't their existence. Always beware, always protect one another. Frontliners become the spotlight. Flattening the graph becomes a priority. Abnormality.
Don't trust the gossip, take the vaccine, cause weak people spread rumors, and stupid people believe them. This pandemic teach us to appreciate our loved ones. No greetings and hugs, no more laughter and joking around. But love and affection will always be in our heart.
Wow, such a nice poem.
Yeah,
I
that's
think it's really have a deep
great.
meaning. Can we discuss by phrase? I mean, like start with the stanza one and then we go through until the end.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Can I start with stanza one?
Some say that it's a blessing and some say that COVID-19 is a curse. And have you guys wondered why some think that it's a blessing?
Can I start?
Go, sure.
Yeah, sure.
I think the words blessing and curse here is the highlight of this stanza, which mean the blessing is referred to some of people have blessing with this with this COVID-19, with this pandemic, which means some people can create more memories during this pandemic, like a create family bonding and or getting closer with their family members as we have to stay at home. And some of us may may have a thought that this pandemic is a curse because um, this pandemic will affect our routine life, and also will affect some of people that will get unemployed. And yeah, I have been reading it somewhere where the mental illness have been worsened during the MCO, during this pandemic, which a lot of people have been suffering with depression, anxiety, and frustration, and so on. So I think the blessing and the curse is one of um, that have been highlighted in this stanza. What
Mm.
about?
May I add on something?
Yes, yes.
For me, some said that it's blessing. It's not actually affect the human itself. Our earth and also nature also can be categorized in this sentence. Some say that it's blessing. Because of COVID-19, all of us need to be at home. You can't go out, you can't go to work. So that's mean there's no pollution and many more. I mean, human activities like um, human activity that can affect the nature itself. And as you can see, about like after a few months, a year, when we just sitting in our home, we can see the difference of our nature. Like the river, before the pandemic, the river is kind of like so dirty and there's rubbish in there. But after a few months that human just staying at home, the river become clear, and that is a good thing. But yeah, like Shura said, for some it's a curse because people like lost their job and having a health problem, like mental illness and many more. So yeah, that's what I want to add on.
Yeah, so I think that group one thing they wanna say that COVID-19, if we see that in a positive way, it comes a blessing for us, and if some look it at the negative way, then it will become a curse. So I think we can move on to the next stanza, shall we?
Yeah.
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 Hmm. I really love the phrase that it is not a fantasy or can be foreseen. Is it refer to the virus itself or what?
I would like to explain or give my opinion on that. What it means
Hmm?
by it is not a fantasy or can be foreseen is um, we never expected this pandemic to happen. Like myself, we are born in 2000. So we have never experienced this kind of pandemic, having to stay at home, undergoes lockdown. So it is something that we never imagined that we will experience in our life. It is not something that we see on the media, like on history. Like we know it already happened um, in the past. Like there's also pandemic in the past, right? But now we experience it by ourselves. So it is totally not a fantasy or something that we can expect. So that's why it say it cannot be foreseen. That is my opinion. So what do you guys think about it?
Okay, I want to add something. I agree with Nabila said just now, because we never have experienced this pandemic. Even we had a H1N1 this, we are not even changed drastically like this. Since this pandemic brings death to some of the people, like old people. And this is a very serious matter, and we need to overcome the economies, the situation that we had never been adapt, and that's why it's really rated that a fantasy can be foreseen. I think that's for me. Anyone?
Yeah,
I would like to add on.
yeah, sure,
Okay.
sure.
For this stanza, it is mentioned about it is not a fantasy, and then we have to practice the new norms. And then, as we can see, World Health Organization (WHO) really want people around the world to stay at home, because we don't know what this virus can like it can be separate very fast. So people have to realize that the virus is not a joke, and people must like we have work together to overcome this virus by like to stay at home, wear masks when we go out, and
Social
stay
distancing
safe. What I think.
and also social distancing, as it has been stated here. So I think this question is really like most of us are questioning right now, until when we must live like this. I really hope we can go back to UPM one day. Okay, now I think we can move on to the next stanza. Um, don't be infected and don't infect others. Wow, it has a deep meaning, as some people really like don't really care about this, like just let me go out, I don't really care about others. If I got infected, then just let me in. But we need to remind people that if you are infected, you will never know that you are infected unless you do the swab test. And because some of the COVID-19 fighter didn't really show any symptom, even though they are being infected. So you cannot just thinking about yourself, you also need to think about the others, as like our trending hashtag in Malaysia, kita jaga kita. So I think the stanza really means about the hashtag really well. Anyone want to add on about this stanza?
For me, I think this stanza is more about it's reminding us, it's spread the awareness where it gives us advice to keep protect ourselves and protect others by saying mask on, keep your distance. That's mean it really related with our our situation right now. That's that's what I think. Any other want to add?
Okay, I heard an opinion from Shura and Wani. For the line infected, don't be infected and don't infect others. What do you think? Is it explicit or implicit? Like we can just interpret directly, or it have uh, a hidden meaning. Like, what do you think?
I think it has meaning behind it, like what I just explained. I think that's what this phrase really means. Don't be infected and don't infect others. So don't make yourself exposed to the danger and let others face the danger as well. So that's what I think. Okay, can we move to the next phrase?
All right.
Yes.
Yes.
Anyone want to think about the phrase or want to say anything? I think a lot of things can be said here.
For me, this stanza say that in order for us to reduce, like to flatten the graph, means to reduce the rate of infection in our community, we need to come together and fight. Together means that we need to cooperate in following the SOP so that we can together reducing the rate of infections, so that we can end this abnormality, means we can live normally like before. That's what
Yeah,
I think.
I agree with Nabila. Let's say if only certain people who take this action, it might not work too. Because yeah, some people might be selfish and just think about themselves, so it's not work. So in order to fight this thing, we need to take action together. So Anyone?
About the gossip, don't trust the gossip. I think this is really the most important thing right now as we are going to be vaccinated. But there's a lot of people spread the rumors about the chip in the vaccine and what so on. I think it's kind of really funny and didn't make sense at all because the procedure
Yeah.
to make the vaccine itself is so I think has been done in a very what we call it, in a specific way and really in a safe way.
Follow.
So yeah, follow the requirement and the procedure of the medication itself. So please don't trust the gossip about the vaccine. You need to read it by yourself from the really trustful article and don't make others people believe what is not true. Do you guys agree with me?
Exactly.
That's right.
Yes,
Yes,
Wani.
I agree with you.
So what
And
about the last stanza?
Okay, for the last stanza, I think it's related with the first stanza, which is about it's talk about the loved one. So when it's a pandemic, we if we live in the same house, we can strengthen our relationship with our family members. But if like our family member is a nurse, frontline nurse, doctors, maybe uh, they will feel that no more hearts, no more kissing, no more, like face-to-face meeting and so on. So, but yeah, but love and affection still in their heart, even though they cannot see their family members or their loved one. I think
yeah,
that's all.
I agree with you. And I think this poem is really give awareness. Then the awareness and the message from this poem is has been highlighted and well um and is very good. And I think that's all from us. So thank you. I think I hope this poem can be
Deliberate.
yes can be all the readers can get the message from this poem. That's all.
I think the readers also can understand this whole poem because it doesn't use the poetic diction. It used the informal diction, that the words that we use in our daily life. So yeah, I think there's will be no problem. The readers what we to say the readers want to understand this poem.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I will definitely
So
share
yeah.
this poem with my friends because I think it's just the best poem I have ever seen about the
Yeah, it's a good
COVID-19.
poem.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I
Yeah.
think that's all. We can wrap up
So
here.
that's all from us.
All right. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone.